How and in which cases can we utilize the herbs? Well, they help with many different diseases. Starting with the nerve system, blood pressure, cardio problems, stomach, lung, and kidney illnesses. I myself am specialized in the cancer diseases. I have achieved great results there. It is a challenge for me because usually the patients are considered to be soon dead, and you bring them back to life, and this encourages you to continue working. There are many different types of herbs which we had never studied, but step by step I started using them and I can see the results. There are many herbs from this type. What are the advantages of the herb treatment against the official medicine? Well, the herb usually acts slower, but doesn't have side effects, as long as you know how to adjust the mix, because otherwise it can be toxic, because it has chemical properties, alkaloids, saponins, glycosides, which can make the therapy very harmful. To use an herb, you must know it very well. I personally worship them because they really help and have a positive effect. What natural ways would you suggest for healing a cold? The most natural is the Dane's blood, the chamomile and the lindens. They are harmless and you can boil them as tea for cough, to heal a cold. The chamomile and the lindens decrease the fever, so does the Dane's blood. They also have an anti-inflammatory effect.
Hello, sir. Could you tell us what actually homeopathy is? Homeopathy is curing the similar with similar, which causes certain symptoms after using a homeopathic remedy for overcoming the relevant disease symptoms. In the beginning of the history of the homeopathy, Samuel Hahnemann found a manuscript in which were described the properties of the cinchona bark. He noticed that taken in large amounts, it causes symptoms similar to those of the malaria. That's how was born the idea of using the cinchona bark in small quantities in order to cure the symptoms connected to malaria, such as high body temperature, liver and spleen disability, etc. What are the homeopathic medicines and how they influence the human organism? The homeopathic medicines, as we said, cure the similar with similar. We can use the belladonna as an example. It's a plant which causes dryness of the mucous membrane. And that's how it increases the body's temperature. Something characteristic for the belladonna is its red color. For example, through red skin we can find an increase in the temperature, through red spots, scarlet fever, through red wind, streptococcal infection. Thereby using the homeopathic properties of the belladonna, we manage to help for overcoming the temperature reaction and other infections, such as earache, sore throat, etc. What kind of homeopathic treatment could be used against flu? The belladonna is a good symptomatic tool, which helps for decreasing the body temperature, causing sweating. Brani is also a good remedy. Actia racemosa is another plant which cures headache, eye pain, etc. But each case is different, the treatment is individual. Are there any Bulgarian discoveries in the world of homeopathy? The examinations of academician Metodi Popov, which referred to the stimulated treatment in the plant growing. Afterwards, it's developed as a part of the medicine. His scientific work is published in 1925. Then in the 1930s he releases the treatise connected to the plant growing. Later it is published, edited, and used in the medicine. Those examinations bring a great contribution to the effect of different substances. For example, in the plant growing, thanks to these substances he received up to 100% more plant production. Professor Arsen Zlotarov worked together with academician Metodi Popov, as he was exploring the influence of acids and bases on over the seeds. There were also used another means for stimulating, for example, germinated seeds, from which it's prepared a water solution for stimulating the plants, which is the most healthy natural product for an organism, in your opinion. At first place, the natural factors, sun, air, water, food, and movement. They're fundamental. We can also add a few connected with the thoughts, which are capable of curing and causing illness. The second case could be followed by the development of cancer, very weak immune system, and so on. We can point out here the properties of the adaptogens, which are not so popular nowadays, despite the fact that they're widely used by many homeopaths who in fact don't know how exactly to use them. This is a red Korean root of gentian, which is the most popular. But there are many others, for example Japanese, Indian, Tibetan. There's also a type called golden root, which could be found in Bulgaria. It has anti-stress and positive mood-enhancing properties. Eventually, there isn't just one important product. There are many. Thank you very much for your help and for involving us in the world of homeopathy.